What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm seeing a lot of transformation on this page, huh? I appreciate y'all bearing with me. Thank you. 27 subscribers. I appreciate the love. Yeah, it's only 27. That's okay. We're strong 27. That's number 9. Now breaks down to what? 3 square root. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love math. I know I'm a little geek, nerd. I know. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Wanted to be a band geek in school because I wanted to learn how to play the drums, but because I couldn't read music, it was like no. And then it was like, well, because you didn't do it since like junior high, you couldn't do it. I'm like, so what does that matter? But people try to block. I tried to play football, and yeah. Y'all know. Y'all already know. But anywho, how y'all doing? Aquarius. Do y'all first, because the sun is in y'all sign. And y'all represent, what house is that? The 11th house. Oh, let me say it. Yeah, there's a lot to memorize, so we got the internet phone. I get there though, repetition. Practice makes permanent. However you practice, that's how it's going to be permanent. If you practice it perfect, it's going to be perfect each and every time. Feels me? Feels you. Aquarius, how y'all doing? When I was meditating on y'all energy, I got the beach. Like, I was seeing, like, shells and stuff like that. But the sun is in y'all sign today. Yes, Vedic astrology. 11th house, teams, friendships, groups, society, technology, video, and electronic media, networking, social justice, rebellion, and humanitarian causes. It also rules originality, eccentric. I don't know why I can't say that word right now. Eccentricity, sudden events, surprises, invitation, astronomy, science fiction, and all things futuristica. Oh yeah. Space age. I am not a human being. For those of y'all, y'all some Lil Wayne fans right there. No, we're not human beings. We are spiritual beings. Dang it. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, you are. Okay. I ain't gonna do that to y'all. Don't mind the baby talk. Y'all know I'm a little special. Y'all already know. All right, but let's go ahead and get it popping. All right, Spirit, allow me to be a clear channel for all of the Aquarius. Let them know what messages you got, what messages and insights, and all the goodness in between. Yes, appreciate it. Thank you. All right, now, all right. Excuse me, I gotta have a conversation with my guys real quick. Now, Archangel Michael or Gabriel, I'm not sure which one. It was y'all that came through on my reading earlier in the live video. But can y'all warn me if y'all going to, use my voice again? Because apparently I was getting channeled. I didn't get to go back and actually review the video. Yeah, excuse the noise. I have 2 toddlers, 3 and 4, and they're boys. Yes. All that little baby testosterone running around. But yeah, apparently my voice has changed, and it's not the first time, and I'm seeing it works again. It's not the first time that they decided to just use my voice as if. But last time, see, I'm talking mess, so now they're throwing cards at me. Last time it was like it actually came through my voice. I would prefer that. At least I know when it's happening. West. Purge. Oh, Aquarius is a purging? Y'all purging? No wonder rebellion did stick out a little bit. So you're kind of going through a little rebellion phase. Probably fighting against, the grain, fighting against the gifts that you got, Go ahead, purge it on out. Or that is what you're doing, or that is what you have done. purged it, whether it was through like originality, standing out a lot. So you might have to listen to some music, having that coming through. Yeah, we're gonna do 3 cards. Oh yeah, this is for the twin flame where it's gonna be untitled. Oh, I ain't do no introduction or nothing. My bad. What's up, y'all? Your boy X. Kind of forever. Welcome to X-Men, Tarot, Oracle, and Angelic Messages. Yaha. But yeah, they lit right now. They geeked up. Geeked up. It's going to be for the twin flame. Everything is down there in the description box below. Down there, go ahead and drop a comment. You can follow me on the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Instagram. Now, I've been slacking on my Instagram, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I've been slacking on my Instagram. I'm having a lot to do. We all in this together. So, I've been going through so many situations. Goodness gracious. At least they're having fun. I mean, they could be fighting each other, like, Cain and Abel and stuff. But, Lord. Yeah, definitely some purging, seeking wisdom and guidance. Transformations are definitely coming, right into a new cycle, a new rebirth process of spring here. Spring forward, time to spring forward. Instead of leaping back, we are springing forward. Forward motion. Forwardness. So you go ahead, purge. If you got to cry it on out. I took my brother's word. Riverside came up again, which makes sense because Aquarius, aqua, water. Can I get a third card, please? Just one more card. I would love for it to pop out. There we go. No, they didn't. All right. I'm going for 3. So if you got cross signs and you're watching, everybody gonna get 5 cards now. I ain't gonna clear 5 cards every time, and I got at least 6 readers to do right now. Gonna try to make these 20 minutes or less. You feel me? Okay, maybe 30 because we already at 7 minutes. Because y'all know I can just talk. But anywho, definitely some purging. I see there's a while. Wow. You've been waiting a while. Been holding on for a while. Yet you still holding on. You're here. We got this. We got this. Purge. West. Ooh, a sun sign in Western astrology. Just masculine entity. Got some DMs out there watching. Got some DMs. Yes, you could be female and be a DM. Whether you're a divine masculine or divine feminine, naturally, because we all have it within all of us. But you're more inclined to whichever one it is that you're more inclined to initially react out of. Like if your first instinct in a situation is to come from a logical perspective, you're a divine masculine. If your first initiation comes from out of a sense of feeling or emotions, you're a divine feminine. It does not matter what is genetically, biologically, your anatomy. That don't matter. It's just body parts. Those are body parts. That's it. They're your privates. Your private area for your private uses. Private uses, because I was reading earlier and getting some visualizations. The devil card came out and it wasn't, bad. It was good. It was all good in the neighborhood, but that ain't my business. I don't want to know what you're doing in your bedrooms, what you plan on doing with your divine masculine or feminine, and for cross watchers and all that stuff. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't want to know. Trust me, I get it. I got Scorpio on my chart. The high priestess stuck out for me. Definitely use your intuition. But trust me, I get it. But yeah. I don't want to know y'all. But anywho, yes, purging. You're definitely getting wiser through the purging. You're understanding the lessons through your purging. Let's see what else is going on. You're getting in touch with Gaia, getting in touch with nature. Oh, twin flame. That is so cute because I'm doing twin flame reading. Yeah, that's we're gonna just change my readers to like twin flame, and it's going to be I might do like one main collective one at the beginning and the middle of the month, and then haven't really figured out exactly how I'm going to do possibly bi-weekly. I'm thinking that way it gives me time, 12 signs to do a day. It's quite heavy. But so, bi-weekly for the months, individual months for twin flame readings. That's what we're going to get on. Because, it's nice to hear it all in a collective, but, it's nice to, that's why you like going to your reading for your sign because, it's specifically for, your sign, which I feel you on that. But isn't that cute, though? You got the two trees right there. But definitely get outside, a wish is coming true because there's a star at the top of this. Look closely. It's the only star too. North Star. Like, if you wish upon a star. Pinocchio's coming up in my head. Eight of Pentacles. Working hard, coming into a balance. An infinite imbalance with this purging that is going on. Sacral chakra, solar plexus, I believe yellow and orange. And it's so cute though, because with the purging, you're purging from your heart. So yes, and see what I said, divine masculine is going on. So yes, you're getting in tune with your heart. The heart. Feel you. Get in tune with your heart, things are starting to, you're purging out, old emotions that no longer serve, or just emotions that you have been, kept in, might be connected with a cancer, may have cancer somewhere in your chart. I have cancer too. We hold a lot of stuff in. We do. It takes a lot to get us to that point. We got to find a way to release it before it gets to that point. You feeling something like, right? One of my favorite hobbies, it was like a career goal for me at one point in time was music. But also at the same time, I love doing music. Don't get me wrong. I love doing music. But, the stuff that comes with it as far as mainstream, as where it's at now, like, if I was ever to do that, I would have to be an independent artist because I'm not signing no record deal contracts. I'm not about to be tied to what it is somebody else feels they want me to do and using my music or like, oh, we can't put that out because it's not, I don't care. If I write it, I'm going to do it. It's going on the CD, period. But anywho, yeah, so maybe some contracts, maybe read some that's been coming up lately, at least for me. So I'm just gonna share it with y'all since I'm talking about record deals and contracts. So, read them little parts. They did for a reason. But definitely coming into fruition, they're oh, they got crystals down there. I ain't never knew that. Definitely get into your roots. Like this is like some past issues. You get into the roots of some problems, some purging. Crystals can definitely help with that. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. And see, it's some people are like, oh, it's getting dark. I see that as like a sunrise, like coming out of the darkness, and you're coming, the sun is rising behind you. Awesomeness. And we got the Four of Cups. Like you realize, the stuff from your past wasn't really doing, it just wasn't doing it for you, It's not what it is that you wanted, not it is what you needed, in your life to fully give you that full sense of fulfillment, and those 3 cups back there, maybe you've been trying other stuff, y'all didn't see me, so I feel you. Sometimes that stuff is confusing. You're like, well, I could do this and this and this. Like, y'all didn't give me too many options. Like, this one went from a ABC, to look, just I need a true or false. I don't need no multiple choice questions. I feel you though. You got a process of elimination though. I mean, well, there's nothing wrong to dibble dabble explore to see what it is. You're coming into awareness of who you are and what it is that you can do, what you can't do. Possibilities. But like, yeah, I like that, but I really don't like that like that. It's self discovery. But you did realize those 3 cups behind you that was like, yeah, no, they're empty. You got a nice cup sitting here in water, and you on land. So, your heart is full of emotions. Lotus flower. Oh, what does that mean? I forgot. If y'all know what it means, go ahead and drop a comment. But lotus flower. But definitely a lot of healing. She's sitting on top of a rock, so she's looking down. So it's definitely a reflection, looking down into your emotions, but yet at a balanced area, in a balanced place of being. The cup is you see the little apples on the tree. Stuff is coming into fruition. Ain't nothing down there on the ground besides those crystals. Yeah, excuse my nails. I cut them and then they just keep growing back. For some reason, my pinky nail just gets longer before anything else. Don't judge me, y'all. But yeah, you're working hard. You're working hard. Balance, and it's all balance. You did the purge. I feel like it's more so in the past that it's happened, and the purging that needed to come out, especially with this last moon cycle, with this moon sitting up here. I didn't even know this before I said that, but with this last moon cycle, you handle it in a more balanced way than what you would have done before in the past. It was more aligned and more calm, and you probably went off on it a little bit, but you was able to come back and be like, okay, you know what? I really didn't mean it like that. I was into my emotions at the time. I had to just go ahead and purge and get it on out. But you know what? I should have said it like this, or I should have did like this. My bad. I get you. I feel you. I'm a Sag. Sometimes, Sag Scorpio cut. So yeah, imagine that. Yeah, I know. But sometimes I say stuff too blunt or too quick and be like, what? I really didn't mean it like that. My bad. But so that's why writing for me is, I get my point across writing perfectly first time. Got it. Speaking, so I put my foot in my mouth. So maybe that's happened in the past, and you had to purge, but this time with the cycles, every time it's a cycle, we're being tested on something to see how far we've come, in our progress. And Lord Jesus, it's gonna be 45 minutes. And but you had a more balanced way, with the 8s. I'm seeing the affinity symbol more than 8 itself. Also seeing 4, so you probably see a lot of 4s going around, a lot of 4s, a lot of changes. 625, 67. So yeah, you're moving right along at the pace you're supposed to be going. And then what comes out from the purge, you 2 of Cups, got that self-love for yourself, because yes, it's about twin flame, but our main focus is going to be about us. I am going to bring up our twin flame because see, I was telling my people, that our twin flame, whether it's our divine masculine or divine feminine, is kind of like spirit, God, Allah, source, Gaia, ancestors, whomever, deity you choose, astrology, Saturn, karma, past life, whatever pronoun you want to use. It's kind of like them dangling a carrot in front of us. Picture like a rabbit on a treadmill with a carrot right there. It's like, man, I'm gonna get it. It's like that motivation to get you to transform yourself, because you do want that true love, especially being empaths. We came from a place where we, got, a lot of feelings hurt. Being all sensitive and stuff. Ain't no wrong being sensitive. Having feelings is being emotionally vulnerable is strong. So strong, because you're opening up your heart constantly, regardless of how much it is that you've been hurt before. Even if your heart is a little damaged, you're still willing to do that. And that's a lot. That speaks volumes within itself. So don't let anybody, tell you, you're dumb for that or anything like that. Don't let anybody know. Boo boo. You keep on feeling. Love is God is love, and love, is what heals the world. And which is funny because I don't know, they're bringing this up to me. God, God, 3-letter word. Love is a 4-letter word. Add those numbers together, 7. And then even if we take God, God, spirituality, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, mind, body, soul, the Trinity within ourselves, union, and then love, foundations, 4 foundations set. So love is God, God is love. Boom, bam, you go. Spirituality, you need to find, your whole spiritual being up in there. That was tight. See, they be hooking me up, man. They be hooking me up. Okay. But then what comes out after that, but also, with the union. Oh, no, see, I was about to jump ahead. But by doing so, by working on yourself, even though, it's that carrot right there, you're like, okay, because, sometimes we got to surrender and let go. Like, I want you. But I not want you at the same time. It's kind of like playing hard to get. Think about it like that. So that's what that surrendering is. Picture that as like playing hard to get instead of just kind of like giving up or walking away or feeling doubtful, things of that nature. So now union, or at least love. I won't actually say like union, but y'all know the whole starting process. The whole dating, get to know each other, talking, all that good stuff, all that good. Get it, got it good. And then we got the Queen of Wands. Wands represents the main tool that the magician used. See, look at that. Got the lioness back there waiting. But who y'all hunting? See? But, for real though. But, you're hunting, yourself, your spirituality. You're going after what it is that is true for you. Balance in the balanced way. Got candle burns and white candles. So it's definitely transformation. I'm getting Archangel Gabriel. Got the ego. Fly like an eagle. Do do do. Do 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 do. Yes, but that's beautiful. Yes, it is. Okay, moving on. So this ain't like an hour long. We have birth and renewal. See, with this birth things. Oh, somebody coming up with a new product line. Okay, we got some entrepreneurs up in here. All right. Let me know what you got. Especially if it's food, I'll buy it. The boy can eat. Now, I love some food. Little food, little crystals and stuff. Yeah. But definitely got the egg, and you see it's like the rising of the phoenix. The phoenix is actually like being rebirthed and not in the fiery flame type of way. It's being rebirthed in like this is a first go round. Like it's nothing that you've repeated. It's not a karma. A lot of readings that at least I've been getting. And they are general readings, not private readings. So I'm sure I ain't the only one. All of us, been saying that a lot of us has made it past a point that we never made it before in our past lives. So this is all new. It's new. Like everything in here is like a baby or young and new and a fresh fresh outlook on life, getting back to the child you and the kid us. We were very resilient. We were able to still believe and have a setback, and we could fall off a bike and get a little bit of support. Mom and daddy come over there, it's all right, here's a band-aid, but now get back on it. Like, no, I ain't get back on that bike. My favorite story was, man, the tree jumped in front of her. Yeah, the tree jumped in front of her. She ain't never rode a bike again. But you got to get back on the bike. You can't be afraid of riding a bike because you got one little boo-boo. We gonna get hurt. We gonna get cut, scrapes. That's what Band-Aids is for. You got the readings, Band-Aids, learning. Then when it's time to heal, you take it off, got a little scab on there. It's okay, sometimes the scab be a little bit of tender. Just be a little tender, but you got to let the air come in and get to it, that good ass prana, what Infinite Waters will say, and let that healing and that natural source get to it, and it'll actually heal naturally on its own. And next, you don't even notice it no more. But definitely a renewal, rebirth, a birthing process. Some people might be having babies, especially from what I got from the Twin Flame Collective that I did earlier today. Pregnant with a creation. Could be a baby, an actual child. Why? Turn into some of them minions. That's what I call my sons, minions. They just not in costume. It's funny too because they're yellow. Yeah. But yeah, they was minions for Halloween. But definitely going through a birth and transformation, a grounded, nice, solid birth and transformation, spawned with creativity and wishes coming true, seeing like all the stars and everything. And with springtime with the birds, spring is all around us. We're going to see a lot of grass and greenery and bright colors and all that good stuff. I'm trying to look at these other cards. Now they got me curious to want to look. And then with that, we have the King of Wands. Counterparts. Didn't I tell y'all? Counterparts, y'all. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You the king. I'm the king, Bank Rose in the pocket of my jeans. I'm a king. Hey, all right, T.I. But, just can't wait to be king. Before we were Simbas. Ain't no wrong being Simba. You got to take little stepping steps. He, made a whole bunch of stuff, trusted his Uncle Scar. He was like, man, I can trust you. I got you. He's like, yeah, man, I got you. Look what happened. That was the saddest part. I was in the 3rd grade when that movie came out, man. Went to see that at the movie theaters. I was distraught. I thought E.T. had me toe up when I thought E.T. was about to go. But Mufasa, actually, I was like, what? This is a kid's movie. No, y'all not do this to me. I can't wait till the summer, though. But I'm not ready for that part. I'm not ready. Okay, but anywho. Oh yeah, you're embodying, your shadow side. You got your crown rocking. You shows your strength. You're able to, could push forward. Keep going, and you rocking the thing, man. You rocking it. You got your intuition. Whoever you're connecting with, maybe a little bit more intuitive than you. Maybe a little bit more, advanced. Queens rock it, y'all. Queens rock it. You just can't. You kind of do what the queen said. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody think that kings were the one were in the empire. No, the queens were. It was the queens. The kings ain't have, because that's all that motherly energy and the nurture and Gaia, the earth, and yeah. And then I just learned that today in my little class I went to, my little shaman class, and yeah, it was good. But then we got the Ace of Swords. So see. Transformations, beautiful transformations. Roses. Not sure what the spiritual meaning of a rose is, but definitely look that up. But the roses are actually blooming and blossoming. Rebirth, that springtime, and it looks like the sword, as you can see, is like cutting away from the vines and the thorns and all the pain and stuff that that did hurt, and you're able to push forward. You know when to swing your sword and cut off stuff before it even happens, before it gets out of control. You're like, nope. You know what? Already seen it before it coming. Maybe getting your clairvoyance coming in, little psychic abilities. All right. Got some Princess Jasmine's up in here, okay? Because I see that got the little tiger from Aladdin. This is remind me of 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. So now I done learned this from Sal from Every Love. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You get something that good, you put Pentacles, 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 and you just hold it. Just hold it and soak it all in. Yes, it works because I have done it several times when the man told me to do so. So dang it, I did it. Amethyst. I ain't got a big one like he do, so we just gonna put that right there. But it works. It does the job. But definitely coming to 9 of Pentacles, because this new rebirth, you're coming into your 9 of Pentacles, where you're supposed to be, financially, materialistically, as above, so below. Everything that, was, being held back from the purge or everything, or because you purged, released everything, and, everything's starting to come into fruition in the material world. And with that being said, The magician. You is in tune with your star player. Yes, you is. Soaring high, flying high. You got your guys got you. Infinite abundance. You going down the right path, exactly where it is you need to be. You got your wine, got your cup ready to offer. Go in here, cave, retreat. Well, maybe going to retreat to, to get your stuff together, to handle your business, do what it is that you got to do. Not necessarily retreat as in like, okay, I'm backing up, I'm getting away from this. Now if you do need to back up, take some time out for you. By all means, take some time out for you. Take some time out for you. We are at 30 minutes, good God. But take some time out for you. There's nothing wrong. Sometimes you got to go into your cave and, to work, handle your business, do what you got to do. Get these down to Pentacles. Go ahead. But all the rainbows, look, it's every color in the rainbow going on right there. So your chakras are fully active, fully functioning. It's a circle, infinite. It's just going. It's beautiful. And with that came the Three of Pentacles. See, yeah, you at work, you're working hard, you're doing this that you got to do, to make sure that this actually does come in to the material world, the material aspect. Oh Lord Jesus. In the material planes. Okay. We're gonna do with those three. Then next, got the Seven of Wands. You're fighting for what's yours. You is fighting for what is yours. He against. Now, mind you, I do feel like all of these, except for the last one, I feel like at least these three have already, happened, or we're right here at this step right here. And we feel like the other two more so, in the past or just recently happened. And, you could, be there. We all on different steps. But I feel like for the majority, that's what's happening. That's what's going on. And then we have the King of Swords. You're like, no, cutting out. You sitting up here. No. I know what's real. I know what I want. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm headed. And all this is just, this is beautiful. You like I said, you already know when to cut out stuff before before it blows over, or goes out of proportion, or get you into those cycles and those karmic things that you really don't want to be in, which is good. So you're using your intuition, which the magician guy, his intuition and everything on point. You're seeking guidance from your guides. They're coming down, giving that good light. So you see it coming before it happens. And because of all that, you already know what you got to do. You're fighting for what you got to get. And because you're fighting and you're steady going, and can't nobody hold you down. Oh no, you got to keep on moving. You get to the Ten of Cups and you are so happy. Oh yeah, because you kept on moving. Ten of Cups. You are complete within yourselves. You have completed yourselves. You done passed some tests. Congratulations. I feel you, because I done passed some tests too. Oh Lord. Okay. Vision Quest. You done passed some tests. Getting A's, man. That's the whole family love. That's a love that, within yourself. That's a love, for others. Yes, others, even people you don't know. It's, recognizing that, we're all essentially the same. We're all spiritual beings. We all went through BS before, and, some people, react out of it in a toxic way. And, you just happen to be where you are now and can see that and can understand that. And by you seeing that and understanding that, you're actually going to help others, because, if somebody is having like a bad day or whatever, and then they come to you and, react out, and you don't, react out, they're going to be like, it's going to make them think, it's going to make them question, it's going to make them wonder, like, well, what's going on? Like, not necessarily bad, but like, well, what's wrong with you? How come, I'm not getting the reaction, I usually get from you? You might be getting that too. But, cause some people, try to provoke people, but it's like, oh, okay, that kind of makes them think twice about, like, dang, okay, I am having a bad day. I am kind of taking it on, other people. Transmutation of energies. Boom, bam. Then we have Vision Quest. Seek. Oh yeah, get some downloads. I feel you, y'all, because I've been sleeping. Wake up feeling just like this. Next thing I know, gone. Gone. Like I was gone yesterday for hours at a time. You're looking at the light, going, towards the light. You see the sunrise peeking over the horizons, peeking over the mountains, talking to, your guides, grounding yourself, enjoying the spring, basking in the warmth of the sun and the warmth of the light. Like, man, I really did that. Like seeing, where it is that you're going and seeing how far it is that you've came along can really just, did that. I feel you, man. I feel you. And then we have the Hierophant spirituality. Yes, seeking out your spiritual gifts, your spiritual calling, your life path, your mission, and what it is that you need to go. Because, we all ain't here to raise the consciousness of the collective. Tired of living in pain and suffering and struggling all the time. See? Tired of being left out in the cold and seeing all the chaos and feeling all of that, tired of feeling, being left out in the cold. You're starting, and because, you're taking time to seek and, understand and vision quest, you're able to help those who do feel left out in the cold right now and still. And, by you going towards your spiritual gifts, your calling, your purpose here on this realm, in this earth, at this present time, in this moment, is to help those who do feel, left out in the cold, hurt, betrayed, things and stuff that you've been through. Lord knows I done been through hell and high water, but trust me, I got you. It probably ain't. Okay, it might be a couple things, but I do. Stay cold. Trust me, I know what cold is. I live in Ohio. Cold. They was dwelling like, man, we got one pinnacle cold, and didn't really want to move because they were warm right there, and didn't really want to venture off in nowhere. Like, what if we couldn't find a tree that was warm like this that could shelter us? Now I realized there's just 4 more pinnacles right back there, and they could have got a hotel room or something. So with all of that, the Wheel of Fortune. That's 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. Oh yeah, got the Wheel of Fortune. 1 card. Thank you. See, and I want to come out, y'all know I don't do reversals, but wanted to come out in reverse. I would addressed it. The Hangman. You're coming out of the hangman, by coming out of the cold, being stuck, trying to figure out what it is, that you need to do, where you need to be going. All right, Aquarius. Yeah, see, that's the sun. So, it's happening right here, right now. I'm not sure how long it's going to be in the sun. I'm still working on astrology. Then next, we have Dream Reaver accessibility. Open up them, psychic abilities, clairvoyance. You're probably getting a lot of downloads, really getting in tune with your gifts, really knowing what's coming in, seeing stuff before it happens so you could dip, dodge, your little juke moves going, you're dodging stuff like the memes about how I'm leaving toxicity, and people be like, if you jumping over stuff, boom, like that's how I feel what's going in. You guys see another owl, definitely getting your wisdom, got the ancestors, got the fox right there. So, you're planning, you're plotting. And yeah, foxes are looked at as, little sneaky stuff. No, they're cunning. And there's nothing wrong with being cunning and moving in silence and not telling everybody business and all that good stuff. And it's not even that. It's just where you're going. Foxes are very, very in tune with their instincts, and for us, our instinct is our intuition. They're very in tune with it. That's how they're able to avoid traps a lot. That's why for people that go out and weird, poor little animals, it's hard for them to catch them because they can't catch a fox, really, for real. Like, it's hard. Like, they ain't nothing to joke with. They ain't nothing to play with. Like, you gonna have to be a beast to catch one. And you got this. Get in touch with your ancestors, past lives. Let's see. Oh. Too many. We're going to take the ones that flipped over. Counterparts got the King of Cups. Oh, these that flipped over. I had to say that because I didn't say it. They told me. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Okay, so you got and look what came out right next to each other. That's hot though. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Because, you get the accessibility, what it is. Love, understanding, unconditional love and understanding. Counterparts, that's the second counterpart. That's what's up. And they're right next to each other. And yeah, looking at you, seeing you rule and, on top of your thing, both balance for a twin flame connection. Divine feminines is, looking at their emotions, getting their stuff together, like, okay, sitting there, the king sitting here, she over there just waiting for her cup, chilling, like, sitting on the rock, like, I got you. See, I got one foot in the water. He already, tell me one more thing, I'm about to get up. Like, you feel me? I'm bringing the Page of Pentacles. Da, 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 da. And you just sitting back, doing what it is you're supposed to do. Just playing your little instrument, doing what it is that you got to do. We got the Nine of Pentacles, so it's coming in. It's not slow, but it's not quick, but it's coming. Because you went through a transformation and cut out stuff that no longer serves and went through a whole evolutionary process and looking back like, I really did that. See, and then what we were talking about earlier? Because you had the strength to keep going. And you're the Empress. You're rocking it out. We're rocking it out. They see you as the Empress. They see that you got strength. You see that you got strength. You see that you the Empress. You see that, look, just about to pop. Got the big old belly and everything. Got the apples looking all juicy. We went from the apples at the very first one. See how tiny them apples are? They ain't gonna get you full. Now look at these apples. Apples are juicy and delicious and scrumdiddlyumptious. Got them honey crisps right there. Honey crisps. Ain't them crab apples. That's them honey crisps. The crispy sisters. All right. Let's go ahead and get Lord. Just. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't. Oh, thank you. Put that deck up. Yes. So we gonna get into a guidance crystal that you can use to help you along your way. Keep going. Y'all doing good. This is a beautiful read. A beautiful read. Beautiful read. You're wondering what decks I use. It was the Shamanic Medicine Oracle Cards deck by Barbara Free and Flavia Kate Peters. Yeah, Barbara has another name, but I can't say it, so I'm not going to try. And the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. It was clarified with. And for this deck, it is the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. I'm going to do one more. I told you 45 minutes long. 5 cards. I want to do 3. But y'all the sun sign right now, so guess get some love. What crystal can my aquas use? Help support them along their journey. 23, 5, and 24, 6. Auralite 23. Auralite 23. All right, let's see what Auralite is about. 23, yeah, 5 changes. Auralite is the soul connector. It has a sedative effect on the mind, stilling it so that profound healing and conscious connection with your soul, the universal mind, and higher dimensions occur. Self-understanding. You are a multi-layered soul on a course of accelerated spiritual growth. You came to Earth to share your knowledge. You have an ability to move between different dimensions to anchor new vibrations into Earth plane. The slowness and seeming impossibility of this task have brought disillusionment and disconnect, but do not despair. Raise your own consciousness and others will follow. Divination. Recognize that you are an integral part of humanity. Center yourself in inner peace and connect to your higher mind before making a decision. Beneficial contacts come through friends and family. It is not so much what you know as whom that counts now. And that includes higher beings. Healing insight. Aligning to as above, so below. I love when they do that, man. So cohesive. As without, so within. Leads to a sense of rightness and immense well-being. Frequency exceptionally high. Chakra, soul star, stellar gateway cleanses and aligns all timing. Timing is Aquarius. Look at this. Go ahead, Aquarius. Soul path. Reconnection of ego, soul, and higher consciousness. Because yes, the ego can be used, to help boost your self-esteem, so you can get through what it is that you need to get through. It's your own private little pep talk. Just don't be full of yourself. Can't do that. It's not good, but the ego can be used to be like, you know what, I can do this. I got this. I am this. Dang it. Not go around telling people, oh man, you ain't, because it's you talking to yourself like, yeah, I am. I know, I got this. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But all right, Aquas, thanks for tuning in. Description box got everything down there. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Like, share, subscribe, and peace.